Hey there, how's it going? What's on your mind today?
Today, the topic of our discussion is the future of work, remote jobs.
That's a fantastic topic. There's definitely a lot to explore from how technology is evolving to how companies and employees are adapting. Anything specific you're curious about or want to dive into?
Yeah, what comes to your mind when you hear the term remote work?
When I think of remote work, a few things come to mind. The flexibility it offers, like working from anywhere and having a better work life balance. Then there's the technology side, like video conferencing, collaborating tools, and cloud computing. And of course, the challenges like maintaining team cohesion, managing productivity, and ensuring cybersecurity. It's definitely a multifaceted.
Okay, have you ever worked remotely or do you prefer on site jobs? Why?
I don't have personal experiences myself, but I do know a lot about remote and on site work dynamics. Remote work definitely has perks like flexibility, less commuting, and sometimes can increase productivity. On the flip side, on site work can offer more direct collaboration, immediate feedback, and a sense of team culture. It really depends on personal preference and the nature of the job, of course.
Okay, why do you think remote jobs have become so popular in recent years?
Yeah, there are quite a few reasons. One big factor is definitely the advancement of technology, like high speed internet, cloud computing, and collaboration tools, which make it super easy to work from anywhere. Another reason is the flexibility it offers, allowing people to better balance work and personal life. The pandemic also played a role, pushing many companies to adapt to remote work out of necessity. And a lot of them realized the benefits and kept it going. Plus, a broader talent pool since companies can hire people from anywhere in the world.
Okay, how has technology made remote work possible and easier?
Technology has really been a game changer. For instance, high speed internet and cloud computing let us access files and work collaboratively in real time from anywhere. Tools like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and Slack make communication and being seamless. Then there are project management tools like Asana, Trello, and Monday.com that help teams stay organized and keep track of tasks. Even things like cybersecurity measures and VPNs have made it secure and reliable. It's all these pieces working together that really make remote work possible and efficient.
Okay, which industries do you think benefit the most from the remote work?
A lot of industries have really embraced remote work, but some definitely benefit more than others. For example, tech and software development is a big one, since developers can code and collaborate online pretty easily. Marketing, design, and content creation also thrive remotely as a lot of work can be done digitally. Customer support and virtual assistant are another great example. Even fields like education and consulting have found remote work really effective. Ultimately, any industry that relies heavily on digital communication and knowledge work tends to benefit a lot.
Okay, do you believe remote work increases productivity or reduce it? Why?
It's a bit of a mixed bag and can depend on the individual and the nature of the work. For many people, remote work can boost productivity because it eliminates commutes, allows for a quieter environment, and gives more flexibility in scheduling work hours. On the other hand, some people might find it challenging due to distractions at home or the lack of direct supervision. It also depends well teams and individuals adapt to remote tools and communication methods. Overall, it can increase productivity for many, but it really comes down to the relevance and the support systems in place.
Okay. How do remote jobs improve work life balance or make it worse?
Yeah, remote jobs definitely big impact on work life balance. On the positive side, they offer flexibility so you can set schedule, take breaks when you need them, and often have more time for personal activities since this can lead to less stress and more time with family or hobbies. on the flip side, it can sometimes blur the boundaries between work and personal life without clear separation. It's easy to overwork, leading to burnout. Also, feelings of isolation can creep in, which might affect well-being. So it really depends on how well you manage your time and set boundaries.
Okay, what are the biggest challenges people face when working remotely?
There are definitely several challenges come up. One big one is communication, face-to-face interaction. It can be harder to convey tone and nuance, and sometimes miscommunication happens. Another challenge is maintaining a work-life balance, as we mentioned, where it's easy to overwork or have difficulty unplugging. There's also the aspect of isolation and loneliness, since you miss out on that spontaneous social interaction with colleagues. Technical issues can also be a hurdle, like unreliable internet or problems with software. And finally, managing productivity can be tough, as distractions at home can sometimes take over. So it's definitely a mix of things that people need to navigate.
Okay, what skills are most important for success in remote jobs?
There are definitely a few key skills that can make a big difference. First off, strong communication skills are crucial, since you need to be able to express ideas clearly and effectively through written and virtual channels. Time management is another big one, because you have to stay disciplined and organized without direct supervision. Self-motivation and discipline are important too, as you need to stay focused and driven. Problem-solving skills are also valuable, because you'll often need to troubleshoot on your own. And finally, being tech savvy is super helpful, since you'll be using various tool platforms regularly. All of these skills combined really help in thriving in a remote.
Do you think organizations will continue hiring remotely in the future?
I definitely think so. The trend toward remote work has shown a lot of benefits, and many organizations have realized that it can lead to increased talent pools, cost savings, and even higher employee satisfaction. While some roles and industries might still prefer on-site presence, I think remote work will remain a significant option for a lot of companies. Plus, hybrid models are becoming more popular, blending remote and on-site work, which gives even more flexibility. So yeah, remote hiring is definitely here to stay in the future.
How can someone prepare themselves for a successful remote career?
Great question. A few things can really help. First, building strong communication skills is key, like getting comfortable with video calls, clear writing, and active listening. Then honing your time management skills is crucial, using calendars, to-do lists, and setting boundaries to stay productive. It's also helpful to create a dedicated workspace that's comfortable and free from distractions. Being tech savvy is important too, so getting familiar with remote collaboration tools like Slack, Zoom, and project management software is really beneficial. Lastly, cultivating self-motivation and adaptability will go a long way, since remote work often requires a proactive approach and flexibility. All of these steps can really set someone up for success in a remote role.
Okay, what digital tools like Zoom, etc., do you think remote teams rely on the most?
Yeah, definitely. Some of the most essential tools include video conferencing platforms like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and Google Meet, which help with virtual meetings and face-to-face communication. Then you've got collaboration tools like Slack or Microsoft Teams Chat, which are great for quick messaging and staying connected. For project management, tools like Asana, Trello, and Monday.com are super popular, helping teams organize tasks and track progress. And of course, cloud storage solutions like Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive are key for sharing and collaborating on documents. All of these tools together really create a cohesive remote work environment.
What role does communication play when working remotely?
Communication is absolutely central to remote work. It helps maintain clarity, alignment, and connection among team members who aren't physically present. Effective communication ensures that everyone's on the same page, reduces misunderstanding, helps build trust within the team. It also keeps everyone engaged and motivated, and like problem solving and feedback. Plus, it helps maintain a sense of community and collaboration, which can sometimes be challenging in a remote setting. So, strong communication really forms the backbone of successful remote work.
Okay, this is a very fruitful conversation from your side. It really helps me to understand the future of work, remote jobs. Thank you so very much for your information. See you soon in another topic. Or then, goodbye.
I'm so glad you found it helpful. It was a pleasure chatting about it. Definitely looking forward to our next conversation. Take care and see you soon. Goodbye.